Howdy boys and ghouls, I'm Miss Kitty Litter ATX welcoming you, yes you, to another episode of the New Mew Review. And today we're talking about Dragula Season 4, the season finale. Today we're going to dispense with the usual jokes and skullduggery and get right into the episode. But before we do, I just want to remind you to please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. The more people to follow me, the happier I'll be. So, also thank you to everybody who has been following this season. I really appreciate you coming to the party and hanging out with me for a little bit. I love all y'all. Anyways, let's get into it. We got a lot to talk about. 3 different looks coming at you. 4 wildly different competitors. So we start off with our intro to the season finale, which is like a look backstage at the intimate workings of Dragula backstage. Okay. Then from there we went on to this really horrifying, scary, frightening thing, which was all the contestants were outside and they were giving thoughtful and introspective looks. What? They were giving thoughtful and introspective looks. Okay, fine. After that, we got a little bit of time in the workroom. There was some chat and memories lighting the corners of everybody's mind. They were then called up in front of the Boulets, who told them what was going to be expected of them this week. Basically, they were going to get to be in a podcast interview for the Boulets podcast. I gotta tell y'all, having done many interviews before myself, they're not easy, and I thought I was very impressed with the fact that they were able to think on the spot and come up with some intelligent answers, because it's not always easy when those questions are coming at you. Trust, I know. It may seem like it's just somebody talking, but you really have to think about what you say and come across somewhat coherent and literate. At least other people do. It's never worked for me, but I have heard that it's a thing. They were also told that they were going to have to bring 3 looks to the runway this episode, which were going to be glamour, horror, and filth, and so then we actually got a little bit of more workroom time. Also, they were going to have to, for the glamour portion of their runway, they were going to have to lip sync to the song or perform to the song Change the Paradigm by Astra. Initially, I thought they said Astrid. I was like, they already got an album out. But I looked it up. The song was okay. It was very techno-y. Yeah. Anyways, moving right along. So we're gonna get to these runway looks, y'all. First of all, we had the glamour category. Category is glamour. Bring it to the runway, please. First up, we had Sigourney Bieber, and Sigourney did this kind of I don't know, it was a white gown, it was bloody. Actually, I was a little surprised, low-key, because for somebody who has given us glamour all season, this was actually a little bit understated. Obviously, still beautiful. Sigourney, she gives beauty every time, but I actually thought it was going to be just a little bit more. Although I still thought she looked very beautiful. Next up we had Dolly. And Dolly was giving me kind of a circus ringmaster look. It was like this red bolero style jacket with a mermaid silhouette skirt going on. Everything was quite detailed. There was a top hat. There was a Dolly makeup of sorts. I was there for it. I thought it was pretty glamorous. Next up, we had Hoso Teratoma. Hoso was giving us this Asian influence costume. All I can say about it was that the fabrics looked quite sumptuous and expensive. I was there for the little kind of opium pipe moment or whatever was happening there. I thought this was a good look. Saint had on this red and black dress, also another kind of blood-inspired thing going on. It was all right. I liked parts of it. I thought that the hair was fire. That wig was just everything and more. I liked the makeup. The dress itself was giving me a little bit matronly. It looked older, mainly because of the bat wing sleeves. It just looked kind of like something for a woman of a certain age. And I think, given Saints Bow, I would have liked them to have just had a regular sleeve and not those bat wing sleeves. For me. Anyways, moving along, we went to the horror category. So, Dolly gave us the baby-eating Bishop of Barton Wells, I put. Yeah, so there was kind of like this scary Pope thing going on. It was very creepy. They came out in the Pope costume, kind of took it off, and the reveal was this kind of thin, distorted body. The makeup was on point. It was a very spooky look. Actually looked like it could be on a movie set somewhere, so I was there for that. Saint gave us the Tooth Fairy, and y'all, this one creeped me out, I gotta tell you. There was like teeth incorporated into all the costume. They had these wings that were made actually out of coat hangers and saran wrap. They said, I'm all about the people that can create from these unconventional materials, so I was quite there for that. The dress itself, maybe not as much, but in the whole of the costume, it worked. I thought it was a fabulous look. Sigourney did Mad Scientist thing. It was kind of giving me Dexter's Laboratory meets Madonna. What I mean by that is it started off very steampunk Mad Scientist with this fabulous kind of white coat creation. Of course, the updo was there in a yellow, and the glasses, and they were doing their little experimentations and whatnot. But at some point, they unbuttoned the coat to reveal this kind of the bodysuit with the cones. It was like Madonna, Derry Mugler period, or whoever. I don't know. It was just a little odd for me. I would have preferred to just see the Mad Scientist. I don't know what the other part had to do with it, but that's her brand, and I ain't mad about it. She still looked hella sexy, but I didn't, as far as storylines go, I didn't quite get it. Anyways, moving right along, we have Hoso Teratoma. Hoso's story was interesting to me because they were doing this cancer survivor monster kind of thing. And once again, with Hoso, we got the multiple face mask thing, which yes, we have seen before, but the way it was incorporated into the story worked. The dressing gown, I think it was, I heard it said that it was made out of actual hospital gowns. It wasn't the most tailored look, but it was, considering what the thought and concept was, I was there for it. They had the IV, they had the needles. There was just a lot of detail going on all over the place. And considering the Hoso is a cancer survivor, I thought that taking a personal story and turning it into a look was just sheer genius. I liked it a lot. And it probably will give me nightmares more than most of the things that I saw because of the reality that was in there. Last up, we had the filth category. Okay, so first of all, we're going to talk about Saint. Saint was giving like a housewife in suburbia, a glamorous housewife that was cleaning house. And then, of course, she gave me life because she ate kitty litter. You know, I love anyone who eat kitty litter. Hello. No, but actually, you know, she was petting a cat. She had this little box, and there was some sand, and who knows what that was supposed to represent what was in the kitty litter box. But yeah, of course, you know, I was there for that. Now, as far as the filth goes, have we seen that before somewhere? Yeah, possibly, but I still thought it was great. Sigourney gave us this. What did I put? Glamorous woman with pus. Okay. So she's standing there. She's got on this kind of a negligee nightgown look. She's looking off to the side. The silhouette was just beautiful, y'all. And what was weird was I thought this was more glamorous actually than what she presented for the glamour look. Just me. But that's what I was kind of thinking. The pus thing was a little bit gross once she got into it. So I think she understood the assignment. It was Phil. Next up, we have Hoso Teratoma. And Hoso did, what did I put? Oh, she was doing the Asian stereotypes thing, y'all. What I mean by that was, in her idea of filth is like how people interpret Asians or interpret minorities. And so she took that and translated that into her look. She actually ate a dog, which was pretty gross and shocking. But in terms of a story, I got it and was there for it. Once again, taking her own personal struggles and story and putting it in there, I think that's genius. Pretty next level, so I was there for it. Last but not least, we had Dolly. And Dolly did a auto asphyxiation perverted clown. I don't know what to say. They came out. There was this look, kind of a patchwork thing. They pulled out some rope from their nether regions or whatnot and proceeded to strangle themselves while self-gratifying and ending in an explosion and death. Okay, yeah, it was a story there. It was a little bit sexual, a little bit terrifying. Definitely went to the filth angle in the story. It was interesting. Yeah, so there was that. And that's what we got. I thought everybody rose to the challenge, y'all. I wouldn't have wanted to been the bootlegs and had to make a decision, given what was presented. But in the end, when all was said and done and deliberations were had, the winner of this season of Dragula went to, drum roll please, Dolly. What did y'all think? Did you love this episode? Did you think it was exciting? Do you think the right person won? Who are you seeing for next season of this? I want to thank y'all personally for coming along on this ride with me. Thanks to the Drag Clubhouse. Thanks to Slipside Creative. Thanks to Sir Rat Leather and Gear. And thanks to all of you. I would like to wish y'all a happy holidays no matter where you are. Please stay tuned. I'm not sure what or when I'm going to be doing next, but check into my channel once in a while to see what's going on. Before I leave, I would like to leave you with this one last thought here. You know. And that's it for this episode of Dragula, Season 4, Season Finale. Bye, y'all.